Hi guys, welcome back to another video with your girl Sam. And today I'm going to talk about I don't know how many of you guys would have seen that video about the Cape Breton University with W5 investigation teams. I don't know how many of you saw it, but I saw it in a group that I am in, and I decided to speak on the topic because someone was asking me. Before I even get into that video, let me just use this opportunity to thank you all for your, the comments. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your subscriptions. I'm getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, slowly but surely, but everything takes time. I'm not really worried about, hey, reaching 1,000 subscribers or whatever. I'm just still doing my thing and do it, taking my time. Let me get into that video. I'm going to put the link in the description box below. For those of you who haven't seen it, you can check it out. But this is a video that was done on the Cape Breton University. Yes, that's my school. And because since that video has been done, that investigation, which would have been like a month ago, I think. I don't know if it's a month or a little bit under a month. I don't know. But I have been getting a lot of questions about that on Instagram. Persons are asking me, is this true? Is that true? Or whatever. There were students in that video sharing their experience, what they have been through, what they are going through in Cape Breton, Sydney, of course. I am not going to be, I'm not going to side with the Cape Breton University, but I'm just going to speak the truth based on what I believe and what I think, what I see and what I experience. So I would have been here since last August. That's when I started school. That's when I came here and everything. And I just completed another semester, which is 2 semesters done. So, of course, I would have at least have some amount of knowledge as to what is taking place and what is going on there. One thing that some of the students touched on in that video was lack of job opportunities that they touched on. And, what I think is that they are blaming CBU for taking too much international students here and asking for CBU, which is Cape Breton University, to limit the amount of international students that they take in any particular semester. But, which is true, I can agree with them. But at the same time, knowing that know that you are not able to find job, you cannot blame CBU, because yes, there are extending acceptance to a lot of international students, and they refer to it as cash cows. That's what the students refer to it, or the investigation teams refer to it as, because meaning cash cow, international students pay a lot of money to come here. For those of you who are already here or researching to come here, you know that it costs quite a lot. But when I was doing my research to come here, the first thing that I saw that was a problem was that jobs were a difficult task. It was not easy to get jobs. That's the first thing that I saw when I was doing my research. So that is no secret. It is out there on YouTube. If you watch YouTube, every YouTuber who is in the Cape Breton or who's attending Cape Breton University would have done a video on that, stating about how difficult it is for getting part-time jobs. So with that being said, also when you get your acceptance letter from the Cape Breton University, in that letter they have a part in there to say that jobs, basically they're saying that it is difficult to get jobs here, like there's limited amount of part-time jobs here. So that's what they put in that letter. It's not like they were trying to tell people that, yeah, jobs are here so you can come. So not because CBU would give you an acceptance letter, they're not telling you to come. You're making that decision on your own and by yourself. A lot of persons come here on low budget, come here with no money because people want better. They're taking risk. They see the opportunities and they're running with it. When I was doing my research, CBU was one of the cheapest universities that I came across for a 2-year program. I know that I am not rich. and I was looking for something that I could afford. And when I was doing my research and I saw that there were no jobs there, I was telling my friend, I was like, hey Nats, I don't think I want to go to CBU because that's in Sydney, and based on the crisis as it relates to a job, I don't think it's a good idea for us to come here. And then we were communicating on the phone, and I was saying, you know what? Despite jobs being hard to get, we have faith, we pray. When God send you somewhere, I don't think he's going to take us there to suffer. But then again, God give us a wisdom. So if we see that there's no job, why, and we don't have money, why would we want to go there? If you don't have money, I wouldn't suggest to anybody to come to Cape Breton University. Hands down. In my videos, I don't know how much more I can stress about jobs being a bit difficult to get here. And just like every other YouTuber who are here or who have been here, it's no secret. It's out there. It's all over YouTube, like I said. So if CBU give you an offer and you don't have money, I wouldn't suggest anybody to come here, because that is like seeing fire and walking through fire. You're burning your own self. You understand? I suggest people who are coming here without funds to go somewhere like Alberta, where you know that there are more job opportunities, or whichever province that you do your research and you see that there are a lot of job opportunities there. I would suggest to you to opt to those universities. Because truth be told is, when I was coming here, like I said, I was talking to my friend, because my friend and I planned this together. We were like, okay, you can't come here without money and don't have a backup plan. We knew, yes, we were able to pay our first year tuition up front, and we had the recommended amount that IRCC, well, we had more than that IRCC said that we were supposed to travel with. But not everybody's going to be fortunate to be able to pay their first year of tuition fee, as well as coming here with over 10,000 Canadian dollars. Not everybody. Persons are taking a risk. Some people come here with literally nothing, but they want a better life and they're trying. But at the same time, you have to be smart in doing it. If you're going to do that, I would suggest, like I said, go to Alberta or somewhere else. So we planned that if we come here and after our first semester we didn't find a job, we were going to transfer our credits to another university, maybe in Halifax, because we were scoping out those universities down there. You have to have backup plans when you're making decisions like this. I know that not everybody's going to have the money to, oh, I can survive in Canada for 2 years without working. When I came here, I could survive for probably almost 1.5 years without working. But even so, it would be stressful to see that your savings, the money that you come here with, is going down and you're not earning anything. So it's not like I don't want to spend the money that I come here with. I wanted to work to finance myself here. But luckily, you see, everybody's experience is different. That's what I tell people. My experience is going to be different from 90% of other person's experience. When I came here, I didn't have problem finding jobs. I'm going to be honest. Like I said in most of my other videos, I found a job in like 2 weeks, and I wasn't even really looking job before that. And my friend, she got a job in like 5 days after coming here, and she came here in December, which is one of the months that it is, because it's winter, it is more likely a bit challenging to find jobs than during summer. I got a job 2 weeks, then I got another job. I was working 2 jobs, while I met persons who said that they're here for 5, 6, 7, 8 months and haven't found a job. So what you realize is that a lot of students are moving to Halifax because there are more job opportunities there, and then travel to Sydney to school. That's like 4 hours of traveling just to come to school. Some of them having to put their classes, schedule like 3 classes on one day. They carpool and share the price and all of that. It is rough. It is rough for a lot of them. It is rough. I cannot put myself in their shoes because I haven't experienced any such thing. And that is the reason why I'm saying everybody's experience is different. You have a lot of persons who come here and find jobs in no time. Yes, another thing is that the jobs that are here is most like probably Walmart. You might find jobs in Sobeys, like cashier, like retail places and all of that. You have jobs that you can get in offices. Like I have one. My job is, I'm not doing a retail job, but it's still not the best, and it's still, you know what I mean. But everybody's story is different. So yes, CBU is to be blamed, but students are equally to be blamed as well. if you're gonna talk about jobs, because we would have known before we get here that job is a problem. In my comment section, guys, just let me know what you think. Yes, it's okay to disagree with me, because everybody is free and entitled to their own opinion, but I'm just talking from my experience. Another thing that they touched on in that video is housing. The housing situation is really crazy, guys. It's literally crazy. And when I was coming here, before I even get through for school here and I was looking for apartments, I could find apartments like cheap, like 800, 850, even 750 for a one-bedroom apartment that is sometimes furnished, sometimes not. But no, the price of housing is skyrocketed. It's like almost double the price that it was when I was looking in less than a year. And still, I met one guy that was asking me if I know if anyone were renting. He was telling me that it was 7 of them that was staying in a 2-bedroom house. 7. And the living situation was crazy. It wasn't good. So he was trying to find a place, and I was telling him, hey, I don't know if anywhere that's renting now, but if I hear of anything, then I will definitely reach out to you and let you know. But you see, that's the problem that they are going through. I never experienced that. I had my own room. I never have any problem. When I was coming here, it took me a while to find accommodation, but like I said, that's my experience. That is their experience. Everybody's experience is different. But that being said, when I was searching for my apartment, I have been searching from January. I never find my apartment until I think March. I think the 1st, the 2nd of March, thereabout. Yes, you see other apartments renting, but by the time you apply, somebody else get the place, because you have to do the viewing, you have to follow applications. For some of them, that is. So sometimes, yeah, you see something renting, but somebody else get it before you. Sometimes when you see it, by the time you reach out to them, somebody else get it. So it's a rat race with housing over here. Like right now, I have a friend that is staying in a Airbnb because she's not able to find anywhere, and she has a family of 5. 6. Her husband, and her 4 children. They're staying in an Airbnb. She's not able to find anything. So it is rough. So these are some of the things that I want students to take into consideration when they are looking to study in Canada. Some of these YouTubers painted out everything to be like, hey, this is the perfect life. But trust me, when you come here as a student, there's nothing perfect about life. Unless you come here rich, we don't have to depend upon nothing. We have everything in place and everything. But some people are coming here with the expectation of having a better standard of living. But if you come here as a student, don't expect to come here today and tomorrow you're living like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time for you to have a better standard of living here. That's the expectation. Some of us set our expectations too high when we're coming to Canada, and based on what we experience, it feels as though we were cheated or we were misguided in coming here. But it's not everything that you see YouTubers posted is correct. You understand? You have to experience things for yourself and use your brain. Like, I don't recommend anybody to come here without any money. What if I came here without money? How I would manage? It is rough. It is stressful. And I know a lot of you, like I said, out there, you want to make a move, you want to come to Canada. But if you don't have the sufficient funds, I would suggest you go into either Alberta, Ontario. Ontario is a bit expensive, but there are jobs there. So if it is, even though the province is expensive, once there are job opportunities, you should be fine. Because yes, Nova Scotia, Saskatchewan, Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick, these are some of the provinces that they are telling the cost of living is lower. But right now, I think cost of living is just the same as Ontario and British Columbia, because everything is freaking expensive. Minimum wage is low, but you can make life here. Honestly speaking, you can make life here. So it's a matter of you trying to make a decision that you think will work best for you. If I was to choose, and I'll choose which province I would be studying in, honestly speaking, one, I would have said that I would choose Nova Scotia again. based on the fact that I am not experiencing the challenges that other persons are experiencing. And then if I look at it on one side, I would say no, I wouldn't choose Nova Scotia because there's so much other job opportunities that I could get, like office jobs, like well-paying jobs. But you know, to each their own. And I already made the decision here, and I'm not gonna say, hey, I regret making the decision. I'm going to school, fine. I have a job that I'm grateful for, and as I speak, I have another job that I will be starting next week. So finding jobs is not one of my problems that I encounter here. All right, too much of that now. Another thing that I'm gonna touch on that they mentioned in the, oh, I'm looking at my diary here, that they mentioned in that thing was the buses. That's another problem. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you literally have to like push your way to get on a bus. Otherwise, the bus is gonna miss you, and you're going to have to wait another hour, like 1 whole hour, to get another bus, which is ridiculously insane. Like, it is rough. The bus system is literally rough. I am not gonna say that I haven't experienced anything in that regards, because I've experienced bus passing me, oh, the bus is full, the bus can't take you, or anything like that. So if you have an exam, like 9 o'clock, you can't risk taking the 8 o'clock bus, because if that 8 o'clock, unless you live in the town where the bus is leaving from, because when I take the bus from the town, by the time the bus reaches the third bus stop, sometimes the bus cannot take anybody else. The good thing though is that they have a CBU Express, which comes every half an hour, so that's not so bad. But yet still, the bus system can be better. I know what CBU does the last semester, that semester that just passed by, is that they had some small shuttles that take students from Cineplex to CBU, which was really helpful as well. But there's so much more that can be done with this whole bus system. That's a fact. That's no lie. And one of my thing is, I would suggest that CBU limits the amount of acceptance letter, or the amount of students that they offer acceptance into the courses for any given semester. So I know these semesters has been really overcrowded, because you know, COVID, a lot of persons deferred, and a lot of persons started school, you know, last semester or the semester before, and it has been really rough. But the bus system can be better. Another thing that I'm going to touch on, and I think this is the last thing that I'm going to touch on, because I'm already 18 minutes into this video, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I know that you don't like long videos. So is persons were complaining about having classes at Cineplex versus at the, which Cineplex is a movie theater, guys, versus the campus. So, you know, everybody's coming, everybody's expecting to have a college life and everything. But I am going to be truthful, and I'm going to be honest right now. One, in that video, they said only international students have classes at the Cineplex. That's not true. The truth is, only post-baccalaureate diploma students that are having classes at the Cineplex. But if you're doing a bachelor's degree, your classes is at CBU. And not all post-baccalaureate diploma courses are held at Cineplex. You have the option to select your classes, whether at the campus or at Cineplex. You have options. Like any class you want to do, there's option for you to do it on campus. But you see, a lot of these students that are living in the town, because the Cineplex is in the town, a lot of students are living in the town, and it's walking distance to the Cineplex. A lot of persons don't want to go to the campus, because going to the campus, they have to take the bus, they have to pay fare. It's further away for them, and as such, they prefer to have their classes at Cineplex. Like myself, last semester, I did all my classes except one at the campus, and I selected them at the campus. I have the opportunity in doing so. Now that I'm living in the town, I selected all my classes for next semester at the Cineplex. I have one class at CBU, and all the other sections that was being held at the Cineplex is full and waitlisted. And I dropped that course and find another course that is being offered at Cineplex, because I don't want to go to CBU. So it is a mixed feeling. It's a mixed I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but everybody has their own opinion to this. Because I for sure know that people you have a lot of persons that don't want to go to campus because they're living in the town and they can walk to school because it's close by. So it's not only international students that have classes at Cineplex. So that's something that I was saying, oh, that's not true. It's post-baccalaureate classes that are held at Cineplex. I have Canadian in my class that are doing post-bac that are doing classes at Cineplex. And like I said, if you have 3 or 4, say, managerial accounting classes, 2 of them would be at Cineplex and 2 at CBU. So you get to choose where you want to have your classes. It's just that if you want to have your class at CBU and you take too long to select your courses, then you might have to have your class at the Cineplex because the one on campus are full. But you know how that goes. You have to select your classes early. And CBU, I don't have any problem with them. I am perfectly fine. I choose my classes where I want to have it. And I think that's just it for this video. So for those of you who are messaging me, you can go and watch the video. Like I said, I'm going to put the link to that 5 investigation video in the description box below. So hope you find this video helpful. Hope it assists you in making better decisions. But for those of you who are planning to come here, to know that if you don't have money, don't come to Sydney, Nova Scotia. If you have money, can take you off your feet for a couple months. And if you have faith like myself, or if you have a backup plan to say, hey, if I don't get a job, I'm going to live in Halifax and travel to school, or I'm going to transfer my credits and finish it to another. You have to have a backup plan, guys. It can work, but it won't work if you come here not having any money at all. It won't. And, you know, these are some of the things that are making it bad for other prospective students, because when IRCC see this video, they're going to be more stringent on that 10,000 Canadian dollar that you need to show. That is the reason why they tell you that you need to show your 10,000 Canadian dollars, so that you don't come here and struggle and suffer. At least you have something that can help you out with it for a couple months. Because if you have 10,000 Canadian dollars, if you rent a bedroom here, a student room, for like $500, if you come here with 10,000 CD, then you can pay rent for 5 months, and that's just 2,500. And food, there are food banks here that you can utilize until you find a job. So if you come here with 10,000 Canadian dollars and your school fee for 1 year is paid, you're good. You don't have to worry yourself. So that's my take on it, guys. Let me know. Ask any questions that you would like me to answer, and I will see how best I can answer them. For those of you who are messaging me to ask how they can reach out to me, my social media information is in my description box of all my YouTube videos. If you scroll in them, you will see my TikTok name, my Instagram name, as well as you will see my email address that you can reach out to me at. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your support again. I'm going to say peace out. Have a good day, and see you in my next video. Let's say bye.